Everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Tati. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. There's been like a huge influx of people that are coming in, specifically with Libras. I'm definitely grateful for you guys for being here. This is just a general message. Here and there I will do these. Sometimes I'll do pick a cards when I'm not doing the general messages, which is what I mainly do. But I just wanted to kind of tune into your energy, see what's coming out, what you need to know on a collective basis. So take what resonates for you, please, and leave the rest for someone else, okay? But I'm feeling like this is about self-discovery and things that you need to be doing during this time. It feels like there's going to be a lot of good energy or a lot of positive switches around. I feel like my collective that I'm talking to, you haven't necessarily had the best experiences to put yourself out there, but you've been living by faith, you know, trying to trust in God, trying to trust in Source, the Most High, trying to do high vibrational things. Some of you guys might need to go for a walk, start journaling or scribing. Maybe you're good with like content creating, or like if you're not a writer, maybe you just do something or have like a life out of a movie or something like that. It just feels like you have a lot of good energy around you that you need to tap into. You start off with the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there's something or someone that was kind of weakening you or wanting you to have weaker boundaries is what I'll say. And I feel like you have had to gain balance in a situation where maybe this person could have been leaving you financially struggling or in strife in some way, or just in a mood or energy where you feel like you can't necessarily collaborate with people. You could feel like you want to stay to yourself or more secluded, more confined. But I am also getting here that there's something energetically here that wanted to like take advantage of you. This could be like an ex-lover, possibly because you have someone new or you're separated from them with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. If it's not that, I feel like this is it's like something better just started happening for you, something that's way more exciting. Some of you guys could have like come into a large amount of abundance that you've been, you know, waiting for a long time. I'm also seeing here some of you might be like on this path of self-discovery, maybe traveling. You've met someone who, you know, wants to shower you. This is really nice energy, and it's very different in comparison to what you were dealing with. It almost feels like you have a lot more amusement in your energy, and it's like you're trying to adapt. You're just now realizing like, oh shit, like they weren't joking, have fun. You know, it's almost a little bit daunting for you. Maybe you haven't been in that period for a while. And when you're not in this fun energy, you seem to be like inclined to go towards nature or like nice views, you know, wanting to have something that's more peaceful on the horizon for yourself. It feels like you're focusing on your healing as you move forward, especially because somebody wanted to hold you up. That's why you had to Six of Swords. You had to walk away from a situation or a circumstance that was belittling you. Maybe somebody who was absent as well is here. It just feels like you're going to have help and assistance, you know, away from an energy that wasn't trying to help you to accelerate forward. They didn't necessarily have good plans or actions or good intentions for you or somebody around you. This could be why you could feel so prayerful, like you need to do a lot of spiritual work. This could have been what triggered your awakening or an awakening at one point in time. But I'm also getting here that you've learned and you're growing, right? And I feel like you're recognizing a lot of karmic patterns or behaviors. Because you're doing this, it almost feels like a perfectionist energy when you have something new that comes in that Ace of Cups energy. But it's coming in fast. And I also feel here when it's coming in fast, it gives you the opportunity to be yourself. You don't have a choice but to, you know? And I feel like that's exactly what you need, especially if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. It's showing like you need to be open and optimistic. The Aries, the Leo, the Sagittarius here, I'm getting where you guys needed to be more open-minded, but not to the same people, but to new people. You needed to be open-minded there, okay? It has a lot to do with forgiveness for everyone, though. The Three of Cups is in reverse and the Two of Swords is in the upright. It's apparent and obvious that you had to detach from something that wasn't going to bring you the happiness that you desire. This could also be relieving yourself from third-party situations or people who talk to other people. This could even be like family members who gossip and slander you behind your back. You know, you might have been telling them your business not to talk about yourself a lot, but they were possibly trying to help you at one point in time. They sabotaged you. So now you have this separation here that you need to cope and heal from as you move forward too. So it's not just you walking away from something that you recognize as toxic or karmic in your life. It's also something here with residual generational energy that you are releasing and letting go of. You're recognizing who's for you, who's not for you on your path and on your journey as you become successful. So this is a reminder. There's going to be some of you guys who have somebody who calls you back, maybe asking for like $100 or something like that, that's family related. And they're in a desperate situation, but they weren't taking the shit seriously the whole time. In fact, they were making a mockery of you. The joke's on them now. Let it sit on them. Do not burden yourself because you are literally supposed to be at peace. For those of you who are writers, you might like write a chapter about this person or this circumstance. This might even trigger some of you guys to like make income off of something that you do, some sort of creation that you do. Maybe it's because you know that somebody's away from you or they can't harm you. It almost feels like you're going to receive some sort of satisfaction by the end of the month or in early June that's going to bring you out of your shell, or at least others are going to feel like they get to see a different side of you, even if they don't necessarily know who you are. For some of you guys, it feels like there's something hidden or secretive about what you do, okay? Five of Swords here. Knight's battle is up here really prevalently. So maybe you have two people who are in the Knight of Wands and maybe Knight of Swords energy that are trying to like compete. You have the Seven of Wands next to it. I'm going to show you guys in one moment. Let me just get one more card. Wow. You know what? I'm getting an energy of like someone wants you to be the front runner because you're like the sweetie pie. You can reel something in. Maybe you can advertise really well, or something that you do, you can convince people very well. You may put on a poker face. If this is like you and your siblings, this could be like, let's say you got some crazy siblings who are typically very adventurous and you're like the sweetie pie or the one that don't never get in trouble. One of these motherfuckers is gonna have you put in the predicament or the position to look like a bad guy for their shit, okay? It doesn't even have to be just that. This is giving that though. It's based off of your Queen of Cups energy, you being a loving person, very supportive. This is also somebody who could be trying to blame something on you, so be very mindful. It also feels like when you gain some sort of success, there's going to be a lot of people in your face. This is why you will try to keep things quiet or hidden as long as possible. You know, it might just energetically be that you're gaining some sort of rise or increase in your popularity at the time when you gain abundance that you're keeping to yourself. It feels like there's going to be some people who see this notoriety that comes through to you and like just start sending you random requests. You ain't got time for that shit. This Five of Swords energy is also saying if there was a business idea or collaboration or any sort of agreement of something in regards to money, in regards to a business, in regards to like a machine. Maybe somebody has like old machines like this, commercial products or something like that, or like really good equipment could be important here too. Sign some sort of agreement. Don't just, somebody gonna take your shit and do something and they supposed to give it back to you, okay? So just be mindful of that too. Like you might not be able to get something all the way, especially if you're having to move very quickly, if you're like having some sort of separation or disagreement or needing just your own space. Some of y'all could just be moving separately after living with a person. Y'all are still together, but you might forget something. This bitch takes ownership. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call them out their name, but Allah was there on the word. Like, they about there with it. Sometimes it be like that. I feel like this person naturally has very selfish behavior. This could have been one of the little red or yellow flags with this person, okay? So it's not like you're just coming out of nowhere on them. It feels like they doing that shit again, you know? But at like the most wrong time. Especially if you're going through some sort of grievance, tension, frustration, hostility, a headache in general. Emperor, wow, and the Page of Cups. Oh, there's another card too. The Emperor, the Devil, and the Page of Cups. Jeez. Six of Cups. There's going to be some crazy things that happen at the end of the month going into June. It feels almost like a crazy week, but it's not bad. If you can completely identify the toxic situation or the problem in a circumstance, all right? This Emperor and this Devil energy might be the same person recognizing that something's toxic, so they're moving a different way, okay? But I'm also seeing here, you might have two options. And quite literally, the person that you are giving a lot of your time to is energetically coming up like this. Okay, the Devil and the Page of Cups. There could be a new person that's just like la da 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 da. Maybe even having a child with them, or somebody who's like maybe an elder to them or something like that. That it just shows that they're a caretaker of some sort. This person might introduce themselves to you solely because there's something about you, maybe even running into this person. They may see that you have like, because this kindergarten is getting to me, and then there's a child in this picture. You may be great with children, or you may have your own, or you may be calm and level-headed in life. You may be very nurturing or loving. And I feel like this person, either they've been having a dream of a child being around them before they met you, or they have like experience with children. They may love children or just are accustomed to having them around. But I feel like they don't want this to end. They don't want this to separate. They don't want this to break off. I feel like they care about you a lot. This person may want to be around you a lot, but initially it may seem like they're very busy, or they have a lot of communication on their phone as well as problems. There's something about this person having problems on their phone. They need to solve them before they lose the one in their life. Because I feel like you guys are actually meant to be like true people to each other. And like they're really close to losing you. I don't feel like they know that. There's something about you not putting up with that shit at all. And if you find out anything or sus ever, like it's oftentimes like if a person tries to propose to you or propose some sort of elevation, you take time out and you might do shit independently for yourself. And you might not tell this person why, because I feel like you genuinely don't need to. They know their own problems. They know their own problems. I was just talking about this shit. There's attachments and roots and concepts when it comes to ties and attachments that we have. And a lot of times, men, sometimes even women, have this issue where they'll have attachments to people, places, and things that they haven't fully cut off before they want to connect with you. And when you do that, you open an innocent person up whose life is going great and good, emotionally healthy. They start to see the problems. It's so obvious. It's like if you start to get attacked by 15 different motherfuckers and you don't know these bitches, and it's happening as soon as you connect with a person. Why would I want to be with you for the long term? You don't even care about your own well-being. You don't even know how that shit's affecting you. Motherfucker wondering why, they're gaining weight. They might be thinking that you, as somebody who's loving, maybe you're very self-aware and open about who you are, maybe what you do, especially if you're like into spiritual work or some sort. This person could be thinking that you're putting or casting something on them when it's an ex that's casting some shit on them to break y'all up. And they think it's a love spell. And it's really a hating bitch that's trying to get in the way. It's a fucking third party. It's somebody who's trying to pull them back to the past. It's the Two of Swords. I can't make it up. It's right over their ass. So like, what are we really getting at here, you guys? Because yes, somebody can be an emperor and they can easily be dropped like their fucking page today, if this is what this is, And I feel like you need to be strong and you need to be bold and you need to be courageous, because sometimes people act as though they're in the emperor energy, being a page to you or treating you like you a motherfucking page. And they can throat it. Because they're really the problem. They're the root of the fucking issue, trying to make you feel insecure because they're really insecure. And they lack loyalty. They don't really know the true authentic meaning. So if there's somebody here who has a problem on their phone, or if you know of a person that you're connected to who has a motherfucking problem on their phone, I feel here you don't even really need to bring it up. I feel like you've already made your choice because they made their bed, they lying in it. Scorpio, Tower. You might just change your concept, or this person might start changing the way that they move towards you, but I feel like you could care less because you know you deserve more already. They should have already had their shit resolved. Don't 5 of Wands in the reverse. You're not finna fight. It might not even be worth fighting over with the Six of Swords here, having the Five of Wands and reversed over it. Like, bitch, please, I'm already better. I've already been wise to this. You're not pulling nothing new over my eyes. You're not showing me nothing new. You're trying to limit me. My opportunities, my ideas, and where they may go, where they may get off to. You know, this is clarifying the Five of Swords here. Ten of Wands. Because, you know, when you go off, you might go off. You might have like an 18-wheeler truck type of go off in a dirt ditch type shit. You know, you might let a bitch roll over there. They might be that hurt. They might be that hurt. Or you have a history of hurt motherfuckers like that. You don't give a fuck and couldn't care less. And you shouldn't. Because bitches really be broke. Acting like a pure devil, but then trying to come to you like you the one tripping. Or you being selfish. Nah. You might need to do some locomotive work. Crazy bitch. Yeah, Page of Wands, real childish. Like, y'all might have a child that's like in their teens having the same goddamn problem as this shit. The fuck do you look like? The fuck out. Five of Cups, yeah. You can miss that shit all you want. You might be a firecracker. You might have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your chart. Hey, me. Oh, no, y'all. Oh, well, shit. You don't have time for the bullshit. Eight of Swords. You're not trying to be trapped. Who wants to be trapped and happy? The Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. That's one of them abusive situations. You know, you got that best friend that be sitting with you at lunch like, bitch, what happened to your cheek? That's what this is giving. So, and it's over the Ace of Swords. Somebody got a gun. Beretta. The Glock's hot. It's a Wands. That's bulletproof. I mean, that's hot fire, you know? That's hot fire. But use your creativity and channel it a different way. But if there is somebody around you in that circumstance, blow one for them, you know? It's showing you're not going to get caught up at all. Shit. So, they need to get shot in the ass today? No? Any other messages? Okay, that shit. I feel like I'm hearing understand that. Like, understand that. Wheel of Fortune is coming out too. Have faith. Like, somebody really may show up in the nick of time to protect your ass. Also, some of you guys might be going to like escape rooms and like arcades, having fun like that. You need to, you deserve to. Maybe you've been putting it off, or somebody invited you, or maybe to go to like a farm or some sort of nature aspect. Do it. Okay, I'm also seeing you're gonna have something that comes in very soon for something that you did in the past that could have held up some sort of artistry of yours. You could be a photographer, or you do something very creative and very scenic, very spiritually related too, for some of you guys, not for everybody. But with the Seven of Cups here, it held you up. Taurus, you might be a Taurus or Scorpio here. But with this Tower energy that's coming through for y'all, yeah, it was something that held you up. I was seeing actually the Tower and the Sun, like something, you were in happiness and then something just changed. You could have started to focus on your mental health, your emotional well-being, focusing on just caretaking in general. Maybe your inner child was very crucial or key. A bitch could have sent you a blow or tried to hit you with some fucking voodoo or something like that, being dumb. But I feel here like, damn, it backfired. I wasn't even seeing that before. You could discover that multiple people in somebody's like family have crossed for fucking with you or for saying something about you. That's why it happened. Especially if you've just been doing protection work over yourself. You haven't been focusing on this person with the Two of Swords. You definitely don't have them on your socials. So if you find out about something like that happening, that's where it's coming from, the Lovers. There's also an opportunity that's more meant for you that comes in because of this. Maybe even a person, somebody that you open up to and they open up to you, mad crazy. Eight of Pentacles, you guys might do a lot together. You may work together or will work in close partnership with each other. This is actually a very sacred connection where you feel like you can work on things with this person or in this connection, so long as they work on themselves. Self-love is very key, crucial, and important for you or for them. Maybe more than they tell you. It's one or both, but I feel here that there's a masculine energy who's been talking about it, but there's a lot that they need to get off their chest. They actually need therapy because they're actually putting a lot of their guilt and faults on a female who's very loving. They're actually meant to be in their life. These two people are meant to be together. But for some reason, I am truly getting here. This person needs therapy before they actually make this relationship crumble. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is not even something that the feminine could even suggest to the masculine. The masculine wants to do this shit on their own, and it's not couples, it's themselves. All right. The Ten of Cups is in the reverse, or they'll lose you. Because you've been in a relationship like this before. Whoever I'm talking to, or somebody's been in a relationship like this before. Bitch didn't take the next step. B-I-S-H. Didn't take the next step. You ain't got time for it. You know you're a blessing. That's what it is. You know you're a blessing. Or you could feel like you receive a lot of like blessings, a lot of like opportunities, and how you've been taken advantage of in the past. You promise yourself you would never let that happen again. I don't feel like you're being secretive about this shit. I feel like you're going to let something crumble again because you shouldn't have to suffer. Nine of Cups is here. You should not have to suffer. I don't feel you exploring your options or wanting to even do that. You're going to try until you just don't. Also, some of you guys could be rewarded with like a victory, especially if you're doing some sort of sports, or there's a child that's doing some sports, or there's like you focusing on your physique again. Maybe you are shining up old championships or looking over old things that you used to do, maybe even videos. But I feel like some of you guys are going to be monitoring your results or progression over a span of time. It's very significant and important for you to see because it's actually going to be an instrument or a tool that you wind up getting inspired by and using in the future. Three of Wands and the Hangman. It's going to be best for you to start documenting this shit because once you start to tune into your mood as you are documenting these things, you're going to notice patterns. Why are certain things happening when certain, times I'm feeling like this? You're going to start to notice certain things. Some of you guys, you might just need to do like a protection spell or like a cleansing spell over yourself or a cleansing bath. I'm seeing both. That's why I keep saying it like that. Some of you guys might do spell work, or you know somebody who does good cleansing or healing spell work for you. This person is going to help you to cleanse off a lot of gunk and bullshit that was sent to you, especially somebody who was sending you dark magic. In an earlier relationship of your life, maybe you were 16 to 20 years old. This person, whoever you were dating when you were like 16 to 20, the mama could have been into some voodoo, some trank shit, something. That bitch did something to you. You might need to protect yourself. There's also another relationship that you were in. This person had one of the mamas, it felt like they was fucking them sometimes. That bitch did some shit too. You need to do one for their ass. That shit ain't funny. It's nasty as hell how some people be with their fucking kids. And they be thinking that shit's healthy. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Some of y'all could be a Pisces. We have Aquarius in the building. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have all the earth signs. We pretty much have everybody here. We have the Scorpios. I pray for my Scorpios who are going through it right now, that you prevail and you have happiness, because y'all are coming through as a tower. Maybe you're making a life change and it's for the better. So I pray that it's for the better for you guys. For the Leos out there, it seems like you're experiencing a lot of happiness. For you Geminis out there, it feels like you might be Geminis, Capricorns, air signs. Y'all might be experiencing the relationship dynamic where somebody might need the help before they lose something. I pray y'all get the help and y'all, you know, things turn around for you guys. But I'm gonna leave it there. I have to go. I hope and pray that life treats you all well, that this helps you guys, that it resonates with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. If you know somebody who might resonate with this, share it with them, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.